What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by Autobahn. My name is Max, and today we've got another viewer's car, and today is a special viewer because Roy has been watching for a long time, originally from Israel and now living near Berlin in Germany. Just amazing that we can drive your car, Roy. Really appreciate it. 2018 Audi RS3 sedan. Really cool car with a stage 1 tune. I'll show you around it, and then we'll take it for a drive towards the Autobahn for an Autobahn blast. Now the spec is very cool, black with silver. So we have all the classic Audi RS stuff, like this brushed aluminium look, trim down here in the bumper, on the side here, the grille surround as well. You don't see it that often anymore. Everyone just replaces it with black stuff or fake carbon or whatever, but I really like the chrome trim, the old school Audi RS trim, because if you stand right in front of it, it looks like it has a hint of that old RS4, like the B7, which is very cool. Yeah, it's a good looking car still, I think. Roy did install these different wheels with around that. We've got Bridgestone all-season tires. Not great for high speed, also not great for braking. Brakes also not great for braking. Yeah, these cars are notoriously bad on their brakes, and you can get ceramics on this RS3. But those are not great either. So yeah, braking on this generation RS3 is not great. But this is a 19-inch wheel, fits the car really well. Beautiful with the chrome mirrors and window surround. No privacy glass, just a regular old, very nice RS3 with the chrome bumper trim as well, and an exhaust. This car has had a resonator delete, which is very nice, and a stage 1 tune for the ECU and the TCU. So the transmission, the 7-speed dual clutch transmission, has been tuned as well. Oh, that's quite hot. So I'll just get that back in place for you, Roy. There we go. So the 5-cylinder 2.5 liter DASA engine, which is the later generation with the aluminium underblock, which is a better version basically. 400 horsepower, 480 newton meters of torque stock. This car, stage 1 plus, apparently does 500 horsepower and around 700 newton meters of torque. So that is quite healthy. I mean, it's such a lovely engine, really good, especially with that resonator delete and nothing else. Basically, it sounds really good. So interior, we've got the lovely bucket seats here with that very cool stitching, little holes there as well, and then we've got an Alcantara, partly Alcantara RS steering wheel with these massive pedal extensions. I'm actually not a big fan of that because it's meant to be able to shift like from down here as well, but as you can see, you don't shift, you just flex the pedal. So you still need to shift there because I need to really pull it hard if I want to do it there. So that's not great. Maybe just replace the entire pedal, that would be better, I think. And then down here we've got the gear lever. I do really like this trim with that chrome and that red, very nice. And then yeah, we've got a starter button cover here that looks like a welding mask. Yeah, pretty much it. Yeah, it's quite a basic, clean interior, this, and that means that it still works, I think, because you know, you do have a screen, of course, which feels super outdated if you look at it now. So this is fine. I mean, everything you need is in there, but if you don't want to look at it, you can just get rid of it, which is super nice. You have a clean interior. Yeah, like that. Okay, let's go for a drive. So traction control all the way off, and let's have a nice little drive. So this is a pre-OPF car with a resonator delete, and that means that you have such a nice balance of sound, because you do hear that 5-cylinder, and you hear it a lot better than in an OPF car you know, for starters. But even like if you would have an RS3 with OPF back exhaust, this is so much better. Oh. So the stage 1 tune, 500 horsepower and 700 newton meters of torque, of course, also means that the performance is increased. We did like 3.6 seconds to 100, which is quite quick. Stock, there we go. Stock 4.1 seconds. So that is a good increase of performance there from this tune. Now, driving wise, of course, that's not really where this car shines. You don't have that much feedback through the steering wheel. As you can see, it's quite numb around the center, and it doesn't really give that much feedback. It's more meant to just point and shoot, you know, just point it, floor it, and go in that direction. Doesn't really matter if it's wet or dry, you'll just go in that direction and you'll go there quickly. So, little tunnel. It does have that really cool 5-cylinder edge, that raw edge. So nice. If you have a cool car and you want to submit it, send us an email on this very address, and yeah, send us a couple of photos and some info, and we'll see if we can feature your car on our channel as well, like Roy's car, which is amazing. Really like driving you guys' cars because they're all different. So with this tune, they also extended the RPM. So the red line is now at 7,500 RPM, as you can see on the rev counter there, instead of 7. So yeah, it definitely has a very nice aggressive character, especially in that manual gearbox mode. The shifts are a bit harder than stock as well. Picks up nicely. I do feel some kind of like small dips in power sometimes going through a gear, but most of the time it picks up really well. But before we hit the Autobahn, I just want to tell you about today's sponsor, which is Petrol Vibes. We've got the F12 on the wall here. As you can see, we have used it to dress our workshop. It looks absolutely stunning. I love a good silhouette of a car, and you can buy this too at petrolvibes.com. It is made from 2mm thick steel. They laser cut that. You can even have one custom made of your own car if they don't have it in stock already. So go check out petrolvibes.com. They have a lot of cool cars. They've got motorcycles as well. And if you use the code AutoTopNL10, you get a 10% discount on your very own Petrol Vibes silhouette. Go check it out and enjoy the video. So there we go. Let's see what these ball seats are made of. Ooh, that's a lot of understeer. There we go, onto the Autobahn. Let's find out what this thing can do. Of course, this is what the RS3 has been made for, especially the sedan. It's been made to carry 4 people and their luggage at high speed. The tires are rated at 300 kilometers an hour, so it should be okay. Even though, you know, they are all season, so they're going to feel a little bit more squidgy and rolly and soft. That was 295, something like that, not bad. does move. So kick down, gearbox has to think for like 0.2 of a second and we're off. So 100 to 200 we also measured that, of course, so we did like 8.3 seconds, which is quite quick. But I do feel like the power delivery, it is kind of flowing a little bit. So I sometimes get a little bit more and then it dips a bit and then I get a bit more again. So it's not running that smooth through the gear, basically. The power is not running that smooth. It is there, I mean the power is definitely there. You can see that it goes quite quickly. Just don't really trust those brakes. So a little bit more space on this side. It is quite stable though. At really high speed you can, you know, start to feel those tires, but this is really good actually. Yeah, it's a bit too busy to really try and see what it will do, but I'm not unhappy with that on a day like this. So I'm going to end it here. Roy, thank you so much for taking your car to us. Really appreciate it. I've enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed watching your car on our channel as well. And thanks for coming. To you guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. You can subscribe by clicking the big button in the middle. Don't forget that. You can also watch that video or this playlist. See you the next one. Bye.